Yeah. So
So I'll do the introduction and we'll start.
Yeah.
Okay. Mirko?
Mirko.
Okay.
Got it. Mirko, Dr.
Okay.
Mirko Wolf. But listen to
Dr.
that story.
Mirko Wolf. Okay. This is ESBR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by light heavyweight contender Willie Hutchinson and Dr. Mirko Wolf.
You got it.
Okay.
And here's a
I know you
funny
want to start
story
with the
for
story.
you.
Let's start with the story.
Yeah, because we just had the introduction and he called me Johnny Wolf because he said my name is Johnny Wolf, which is not true. But you know what's funny? When he turned professional, he was with me and I trained him there, right? And he did his first real interview. And he's like, the guy, the reporter asked him, how did you get to pro boxing? And he said, there was this guy who recruited me from the world championship because he was an amateur world champion. And it was me. And he goes like, what's his name? Mirko Fox. You know, my name is Mirko Wolf. And he didn't remember my name. He said it's Mirko Fox. So funny story.
It's funny to us, obviously, but yes, he's right.
Or is it a German humor
I
thing?
think that was.
Is it a
no,
German
it's
joke?
Not, it's not.
No, it's funny.
I think
because I'm German.
I think my fella here is well, we've got different humour.
Yeah.
Well, I well and truly fell for it, so well done. Well done, Willie. Absolutely done me on the first time I'm interviewing you. Craig Richards,
Yes.
thoughts him as an opponent. How much of a step up is this for you?
A fantastic opponent. I think a step up for me. Listen, the step ups in life in general, in everything, there's step ups. So this is just another block in my way, and I'm just going to move it to the side and push on forward the way I'm going to go.
Brilliant. Have you followed his career much? He's been involved in some high-profile fights. Have you kind of been seen him live, watched him on TV at all?
I've never watched him in my life, if you want to know, and that's the truth. I've never watched him ever. Obviously, I've heard of him, but that's the only thing. Yeah. Listen, he's a good fighter, and it'll be a good fight.
Just going back to you, Mirko. Your thoughts on Craig Richards? Have you studied him at all?
Yeah, I looked at him already. He's a tough fighter. We respect him. He's a good fighter. But we're going to take care of business and beat him. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
What's the past few weeks been like for both of you? I know this is kind of supposed to have been a big secret. I know kind of some of the names have been revealed, but it's also been like kind of having to keep this under wraps from friends and families and fans. What's it been like? I'll go back to you.
Well, obviously, like when something good happens in life, you want to share it with your friends at least. But yeah, you're right. It was a bit difficult not to speak about it, but it's good for us. Like we were in a good place. Willie, he just fought recently, and he did fantastic. And then we had like a couple of days off, and when he came back, it's just. We picked him up. I picked him up from where he left the fight. He could be in the ring tomorrow and fight. It's unbelievable. He's already there. So thinking about that, we're already at that stage, and what we're going to put off on there for the remaining weeks is just going to add to that. So you're going to see an exceptional performance. I derailed a bit from your question, but it is what it is.
Willie, just the same question to you. I remember you posting on Instagram the day after your last fight about some big news, but have you been open with friends and family about the news or not so much?
I kept it all to myself. Never even told my friends. I'm lucky I told my coach, Mirko. I never told a soul. I never even whispered it.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Just do want to ask for you, a prediction from both of you. Both of you and Craig are punchers. Do you believe you win this fight by stoppage?
It's all in God's hands. It's all in God's hands. Leave it to God.
Mirko, I'll go same to you. What's your prediction for this fight?
On the last 3 fights, I picked the exact round that Willie would win the fight. Think about that. I picked the exact round. I'm very, very good at this kind of analysis. I'm not going to say what's going to happen at this point in time, but we will win. I can tell you that already. I have a question for you. What does ESBL mean?
So it's ESBR. It stands for Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. But yeah, but it's you say it and then people are like, what did you say there? What did you say? So we just changed it to ESBR. But I understand why people don't really know what it stands for. But no, I appreciate you asking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just got 2 more questions. Do you have the main event is in your weight division, Willie. Do you have a prediction for the main event, Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol? I don't blame you for not.
I think Beterbiev will stop Bivol. And I think he'll stop him later on in the fight.
And Mirko, same question to you. Do you have a prediction for the main event?
I think they're both fantastic, but I will have to agree with him.
We'll see what happens in the main event. Just got one final question for you, Willie. It's a bit of a sad note. There was obviously some news came out around Scottish boxing, around Willie Limond. I just wanted to ask you, what did as a fellow Scottish boxer, what did Willie Limond mean to you growing up? Did you know him at all? If you don't mind just sharing your thoughts.
If you want to know the truth, I didn't know him growing up. I knew who he was, but never. I only met him, if you want to know the truth, about a year ago. I went sparring in the Scotland squad, and he was there, and I spoke to him. And I found him a lovely man. It's an absolute crying shame. A crying shame, and I just feel sorry for his kids and his family. It's horrible, isn't it?
We'll end it there. Willie,
I was eating earlier and I done a little prayer for him, and God's good. It's a shame. It's what's happened is very, very sad.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts and thank you for your time. Willie Hutchinson, Dr. Mirko, thank you very much for your time as well, and we'll speak to both of you soon. All the best for June 1st.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Willie. Thank you, sir. Cheers.